Cicelo calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet. Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size.
Oh, hammer it home!
Nice. Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
And Mobley throws it down.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
The drive by Morant. Back to Aldama. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Oubre on the wing. And the three off target. Memphis leading by 6. Pass to Morant. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Aldama. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Ellis. Here's Wade. Mobley outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Pass to Mobley. And it's Morant off the drive.
Well, pretty sure Aldama could bring down the standard if he wanted to.
Cavaliers trail by 6. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Edey.
Well, with that reach, Edey makes guarding the restricted area look effortless.
And he's going for the lob. Knocked loose.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And it's Morant missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosiveness. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with the intensity.
Blocked!
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
On the break!
Good hands by Ellis there. He's solid at staying on the lookout for steal opportunities.
Jerome feeling it out a bit. Picked by Aldama. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
The Cavs trailing. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Jerome. Mitchell misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Aldama. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, with Morant running the pick and roll, good things usually happen.
Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Jerome outside. Pass to Morant. Unloads from 13. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front, leading by just 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Pass to Jerome. To the paint. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, Edey's a good man to have in the pick and roll. A big, strong guy who relishes contact.
And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Cleveland working the ball around now. Back to Strus. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Now here's Mitchell. He has 6. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get 1 shot at the line and retain possession. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Here's Wade. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Edey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen. Second chance effort. And it's Edey missing. The Cavaliers leading. It's Merrill on the wing. Here's Iguodala. Inside. Tipped away. And stolen by Jackson. Ball stolen. On the wing, Harden. Puts up a 3. He buries it from 3. And now a 4-point Cavalier lead.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the inside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And here's Strus outside. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Jerome on the wing. To win the run. It's rebounded by Wade.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with a 3 of his own.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
So Tuomas Isalos, the decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Coach Kenny Atkinson demanding that Evan Mobley stay in attack mode the entire game. And Mobley said, I have a lot of different skill sets that I can bring to the table. Being out there and challenging myself is going to sharpen them and get them where they need to be. Brian, back to you.
On the rise. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Outside Strus. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
It's incredible. Harden's ability to read the floor and find the weakness.
Here's Morant. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Puts the move on. And it's Harden laying it in. And now a 10-point Cleveland lead.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
And Oubre gets it to go.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Pass to Aldama. Oh, stolen by Harden. Cleveland leading by 12. Three-pointer. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. Morant with the slam!
The best dunking point guard in the game, Ja Morant.
Merrill, that's good.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Here's Morant. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Harden misses. Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Morant with the bucket. Here's Harden. 10 points for him. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Cleveland again missing.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Mobley, no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Cleveland leading by 8. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this game. From deep, Mobley drills it from deep. Mobley's got 9.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Coward. And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Greg?
You know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11". And the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Morant. Pass to Prosper. Ellis with a rebound. Cleveland leading by 11. Here's Iguodala. And he bangs it home with one hand.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at. Finding ways to get his guys good shots.
And here's Morant outside. On target from range. Morant's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes a first. No good on the second free throw. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Keon Ellis. And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. And Morant drops them both. And so it's Cleveland. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Now Mitchell. Goes up on the wing. Yep, that one goes. Mitchell's got 9.
Yeah, Mitchell can get this mid-range look lined up. He's a very skilled shooter.
Morant. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. This will be his third trip to the free throw line. The Cavaliers lead by 8. Here's Iguodala. And he converts the layup. Iguodala's gotten his second bucket.
A selfless player. Ellis is always looking to make the next pass.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Ellis on the wing. The 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant with it. Oubre picks him up. Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Stolen by Strus. And there's the lob. Oh, Spider Mitchell. Wow.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops. Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Out to Oubre. No good from outside. Grizzlies trail by 10. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wait, big finish, big time, and man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Ellis' shot is off.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those. Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Back to Mitchell. Spins. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Strus. Lets it go from deep. 3-ball, Donovan Mitchell.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Stolen by Ellis. From deep, Mitchell. Jerome grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Caldwell Pope.
Caldwell Pope is one of those guys who just loves to come after you.
Cleveland leading by 6. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And another basket for Cleveland.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Aldama in the post. Pass to Morant. Ja slices through. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, Morant knows his teammates rely on him to find them. Terrific pass right there.
From deep, Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. And now Memphis on the break. Stolen by Strus. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Jerome outside. To the paint. Tipped. Here's the break. And they're on the break. Here's Pippen. It's rebounded by Wade.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Down low. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just an all-star level talent. I mean, stopping Harden from scoring is almost an impossible task at times.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stomp without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that.
And now Memphis on the break. Jerome outside. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Wade. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Knocked away. Here's Jerome. The putback. Wells. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Nice shot by Harden. 16 points for James Harden.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
To the inside. Here's Prosper. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Iguodala grabs a miss. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Porter. No good on the shot. Grizzlies trail by 13. To the middle. Here's Wells. Drops in the layup for 2. Wells has got 5 now.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Morant with it. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Memphis making a switch here. The free throw drops for Morant.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
Now here's Ellis. Back to Wade. Pass to Ellis. And it's in there.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Aldama. Outside for Morant.
Blocking foul call. Also, to the line. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Cleveland on D. Leading by 12. Back to Wells. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Picked it out of midair.
Well, at this level, you can't afford to telegraph your passes.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Morant after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Prosper misses.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Ellis with it, and Wells picks him up defensively. It's Ellis with a drive. Misses from short range. Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Here's Prosper. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
You see here just how good Morant is at spotting openings, then moving the ball into them.
Merrill into the lane. And the layup is good off the glass.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. They're running. Mitchell with the ball. Caldwell Pope covering. Mitchell, good.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Cleveland leading by 14. Here's Ellis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Zach Edey.
Well, I'm impressed with the take-charge attitude of Ellis. He looks to score and doesn't mind getting fouled when trying to do it.
And a great story, Stan. Keon Ellis signed a two-way contract as an undrafted free agent in 22.
Well, he's a fantastic defender and still rounding out the rest of his game. BA, it's another example of how the two-way contract rule has been great for this league.
From behind the arc. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Here's Spencer. And another miss by Memphis.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the free throw, no good. Well, you ask the older generation about load management, they'll bend your ear about back in the day, Graham.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Here's Ellis. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Aldama. And again, it's Memphis missing.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Offensive board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From deep, Mitchell. Allen. It's good on the putback.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
For three, Caldwell Pope. Aldama outside. Back to Edey. It's stolen by Ellis. Right side, Mitchell. Launches a three. Excellent D there from Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game.
And another miss by Memphis. And it's Cleveland's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Mitchell, good.
Defensively, you know Mitchell wants to get to the rim. You play it that way, then he pulls the string on you.
From the arc. They get it again. Edey, that's good. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Oh, it's stolen away. And now Memphis on the break. Aldama, no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Cavaliers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure. Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And again, it's Memphis missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Porter. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Here's Iguodaro. And so Cleveland takes this